how's it going? This is Kevin with Moonlight Entertainment, and a lot of you guys have asked me on the forums, personal messages, on my wall about how do I get all my equipment in my trailer? How do I secure it all down? Do you have any tips for me? Well, let me give you guys a walkthrough on my trailer and show y'all how I do what I do as far as securing all my flight cases, my trussing, my speakers, and whatnot. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick walkthrough. First thing I want to talk to you about is I noticed on the forums a while back, on DJ audio sharing forums, people were asking about how do you not slip on your ramps. Well, as you can see, I put these little adhesive strips on here at Lowe's, and they got texture on them, and when it's real heavy dew and you don't want to slip when you're loading your equipment, definitely put these on here because these have kept me from falling. I can't tell you how many times. Love that. Other thing is I just replaced this board down here on the end, and I put myself like an added little ramp board down here so that it helps me get my equipment up here a lot easier. Instead of having to pick it up, if your trailer didn't come with that, highly recommend putting that on there. It's a piano hinge right here. Very simple to do. Probably 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch plywood works best. Cut it kind of wide so that you have a nice little ramp. Okay, let's take a look in here. First thing I'm going to show you guys, let me grab this light right here, is you ask, how do I secure this to the wall? I use these little secure points right here, and when you're putting those on here, like you can see this one's holding my flight cases, which is holding my wireless uplighting, and just to give you an idea, I have 30 wireless uplights in these two cases, so that's quite a bit of weight, and it holds it no problem. I've never had one pull out. When you're putting that in, make sure that you come up here, and there's a piece of like angle iron or steel behind here that goes down like this, and it goes straight down, so you need to make sure that you drill or screw these two tapping screws in here into that metal, or it won't hold. It'll pull out. It'll just be in the wood. And the kind of screws that I use are these self-tapping metal screws right here, and they're 1 inch. And just to give you a closer look, that's what they look like. The other thing is, let me give you a look here, is I have my walls carpeted, and it just keeps all my flight cases and equipment from getting scratched up. I have these things here that I also bought at Lowe's that screws into that metal strip going down between the wood and your frame, and it holds up like extension cords. I can use this to hold up trussing, as you can see back here. Let me grab my light. Bear with me just a second. See how I got the trussing onto the wall there? That's what I use. I can always carry some extra extension cords, some plugs. Just never know when you're going to need them, so I always keep a couple extra extension cords in here and whatnot. I've got some more trussing standing up here with my plates already on the bottom, so I don't have to put those on when I get to the gig, because I normally use just 2. I've got a couple of K112s up here on top. I've got all my lights, my moving heads, and my Z19s and these flight cases here. And then up front, I've got this SRX 725s on top, SRX 728s on the bottom, a Denon MC6000 small mixer board right here. I've got one small table there, another big table over there, microphone. Up in the very front of the little point of the trailer is my amp case. You can't see it because it's hidden by the speakers. Down here, I've got my DDJ SZ Pioneer mixer board in its case. Normally right here is my 118s, my QSCK 118s. I have 2 setups, and I'm going to be using 2 setups tomorrow. A big setup in the backyard for about 600 to 700 people. The small setup of just the 2 speakers on a couple of speaker poles will be out in the front yard. They're doing a big wedding. This is going to really be a big wedding and a really big wedding reception. I'm going to use all 30 wireless uplights, shining up beautiful oak trees in the backyard. I'm really looking forward to showing you guys a video of that. First time I've ever done an outdoor event with uplighting, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. I normally don't do outdoor events just because of the heat. Let's see, what else do I want to show you guys about this right here? I guess one thing I'm going to show y'all is a close-up of these secure points. That's them right there. And they're made by Secure Tight. Very simple. They're very inexpensive, $5 or $6 at Lowe's. You can't beat it. I've never used these. Excuse me. I bought one of these just to try these out. These fold in after you mount them. They kind of fold in, which is kind of nice if you don't want them sticking out. And they hold a little bit more weight, 150 pounds. These are made by Keeper. And these are pretty cool. They're called Swivel Hooks. I also keep an abundance of bungee cords. You can use bungee cords for all kind of stuff. Like I've got it holding this shelf and this piece of this global truss right here. Got it holding it into the wall so it doesn't slide off the top of this case. The other debate or question that people were talking about is, should or should I not wrap our trailers? I wrap my trailer. It's like a moving billboard. I'm going down the road, people see this, and it's like, man, I'm telling you, you get bites off this. People will call you, they will look you up. I see people looking at this all the time. So I had my logo put on the side, and when I'm going down the road, people they can see exactly what I do. Or if I'm at an event, they wanted to know who the DJ was, but they didn't take the time to get a card, or they just forgot, or whatever. They can get all my information right off the trailer. Back doors covered as well. And a lot of people say, well, that just tells thieves you got equipment in there. Yes, it does. So what you can do is you can lock your tongue. Make sure you always lock it with a lock, as you can see right there. And I also have a really big one that fits inside here that makes it really hard and still. It makes it really hard for anybody to steal or cut it off. If they want it bad enough, they're going to get it. Make sure you have insurance. The other thing is, I'm fortunate. I have a big shop, as you can see. Great big bay doors. And I park my trailer in my shop. So it's not really an issue for me. If you have the place or the means to park your trailer, wrap it. If you have to park it outside, then I probably would not wrap it. I hope this helps some of you guys out. Gives you a little bit of an idea how I do things. There's my 118s and my American DJ facade, which the facade will be going in the trailer in just a few minutes. But there you go. That's how I do it. That's how I set up my trailer. Hope this helps some of you guys out. If you have any questions, please ask. I'll be glad to answer them best I can. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Again, this is Kevin with Moonlight Entertainment. Peace.